Alright, hey y'all, it's ep.12 back here in Fallout 4. We are buying our way to the top, and as you can see, Trashy's there, and I need something from Trashy, so I'm going to need to grab some of this purified water right here. Make sure we have our fancy clothes on. We want our fancy clothes. Let's see, I picked up some clothing along the way. Wait, what about this one? Yeah, that'll work. And we're fancy. Oh yeah, we look good. We'll just slowly walk over there. I'm just curious to see how much the total amount is right at this point.
Yes?
Well, hey, Trashy, you want to make
Hey,
some money?
Carla. Need to pick something up?
Because it ain't happening
Pretty
today.
long from here.
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
I have a dress on, thank you. Alright, so we're going to clean out Trashy for the goodies. But right now, I need this. So with my happy clothes on and my charisma up, we've got the value of the shipment down to 900. Grab that. I'll probably need that soon. Look at all these goodies. I probably should have done some research. Well, I know I need some steel. So we'll start there. And there we go. Oh yeah, we got 5680 just sitting in the drawer. I got all the steel I need for right now. I'll go through our list and pick out the good stuff. Thank you. These are cheaper ones. And those. Thank you, miss. Actually, while we're here, because we're sitting on all this money, we'll grab our 45, we'll grab our 10 mil, we'll grab our shotgun shells. Just do our shopping. And I'll get to explaining here in just a minute. Alright, so I'm not doing too much but spending money here, right? Hopefully you've been following along. But the quick assessment here is that with doing very little storyline, I've done really nothing in the storyline. Helped out a few settlers. But nothing with any factions. Then we've gotten just a little bit of exploring in, and I did some scrapping from the settlements I've taken. A little bit of an area, and you can go back and watch those videos. I'll show you how little I actually started out with. And then once I got the purified water and the food going as a source of income, basically bought everything that I need, which includes, uh, you need like a Braxo to make certain chemicals, etc. Meats for foods. I'd pretty much be able to buy whatever I need. And then we've got generally enough purified water to tap out on the caps there. So you can see we've got 10 caps left in our inventory. I made money. I got what I wanted. Ugh. Ugh. And then I can also use, well, we'll go in here and we'll drop this stuff on the ground. Come on, stupid monkey. Yep. Yeah, all the way there you go. Anyway, I can use that to grab concrete from her, the circuitry, oil. But the other little part of this is you want to get your settlements going, and I recommend 10 settlements. You want to get as much purified water as you can get going, so settlements with a lot of water access. I usually try to get about 200 water in each settlement that I can do it. You get 2 gears from this, that's fine, it's a good one. It's cheap. I'll toss that steel in this one. Oh, lots of good stuff in there. So basically I was just able to trade her the water for anything that I need, and once you start setting up merchants in your own place, which we're going to check out here in just a minute, you won't even need Carla or Diamond City or Good Neighbor necessarily. Now certain merchants do offer specific things. Certain types of shipments. So if I want aluminum, I need to go to like Diamond City or Good Neighbor. There's a merchant in each one of those places that sells aluminum. So if you're looking for, I don't know if anybody sells radioactive stuff, but there's certain things that people sell. You want to make friends with. All right, I'm kind of killing time, so I'm a little distracted because I'm waiting for a person to get to Grey Garden so I can set up a provisioner there. I got that in the last episode. Grey Garden's going. Tappington Boathouse is going. I don't think I plugged the water in yet, though. So I need to get down there and get that on so I can start making some money that way, too. But yeah, I don't know if I've killed enough time. We got extra people starting to show up, too, at Red Rocket and Abernathy. They're settler catchers. I'm just trying to get them to, spread people out to different places. Starlight and Sunshine Tidings are basically set up. Once I upgrade their shops, which I can do that I hit level 20, they'll basically be done. And I'll have the basic template to show what the plan is. So right now, I think I'm just going to jump over to Grey Garden and see if they're there. But I can tell that they're officially part of the settlement because the happiness is going down. Grey Garden's a fun one to take over because you get 6 robots right off the bat, a bunch of food, They don't need much because they're robots. So once you add a person, though,
If you're looking to trade, then let's
make a deal. Now we gotta find this person who may or may not be here yet. Do a little scrapping, I guess. A little scrappy scrap. Maybe I can build a few things to get the happiness going before they get here. I say the main thing is probably going to be a bed. I don't have enough cloth on me. So we need the provisioner. Nice. It's cleaning up pretty well. Oh, I put that there. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's going to be a mess. Perfect. We'll do it again? Why not? Oh. That's not enough cloth. Oh, hello. I could toss you in the workbench. Because why would you be able to scrap this car? Makes no sense, right? Oh, man. I might be able to build a chair. That'll help me pass the time anyway. This can be an interesting place to build. You can build up top there, if you really want to. I would think the best way for this place to work, though, is you would have to kind of cheat out the size of the build. I'll show you how to do that here in a little bit, actually. I was thinking about that. I haven't done any cheating. No, there's no mods. The only thing that I have is the backpack from the Creation Club on. Alright. Well, let's see. If I put a couple chairs down. I want something cheap. A bench, maybe? Oh, yeah. 3 and 4. Whatever. Maybe I'll come get a friend. There we go. What's up, dog? I know, it's goofy. What do we think, people? Let's give them 7 hours. Plenty of time to get here. Sir and or ma'am or whoever that I picked, I really don't remember now. Aha, sucker. Oh, you poor
Huh?
fool. Let's see.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
I think the dog's got a bunch of stuff on him. Better than nothing. Oh, here. We'll give you at least one of these. There you go, buddy. mm, what do we got for you, Mud? Give you damage and energy resistance? Alright, well, let's see what the dog's got. Come here. Come here.
Hey,
Come here. I'll make me shoot you. Come here. Ooh. He's got all kinds of goodies. Not bad. It's probably the best choice to give him right there. You can have one of these. You can have one of these. Alright, you got a Raider chest piece. Ooh. I wonder if it's worth all that. 14 and 7. 4 and 2 each. Alright. What do we got here? We got a right leg, left leg. Left arm. Right arm. So we at least got something for this guy. Oh, look, you got some water on you. Good. I was wondering if I had some caps on the dog. Where are you going? We're not talking
I
the
want to
bush.
trade a few things.
Of course.
Of course. Alright, let's fix your gun. Here, have one of these. There you go, buddy. Have one of those. And one of these. What is this other stuff? You don't need this. You don't need this. Oh, no thanks, bud. Get you some clothes on. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to give him some. It will increase your luck. No ballistics help, but you know, I can give him the helmet. I mean, that's basically. Well, here, let's give him this. Sure. There you go. Looking better already. Is this a left leg and a right arm? There you go. Or a right leg and a right arm. Little leather. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's sexy. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go, a little perception for you. And we'd like you to look cool. See, look how cool he looks now. Or we could give him the mining helmet. I like to give that to my guards, though. It lights up at night. Well, sir, I think that you are in much better shape than you would have been. Where do you need to go? Sunshine or egret? Ugh, that would be a terrible haul. Starlight would seem to be the smart choice. You know what? I might send him to... well... yeah, I'm going to send him to Abernathy. Why not? Yeah. Man's got some guns on him, though. I mean, his arms are pretty buff looking. I mean, it'll be alright. Oh. Why would it be at the top? Right. Get out of here, buddy. Ta-da. Look, there's the bed. Hey, man, I got something for you. Here, actually, I don't know if he'll... maybe I should grab him. Oh, he took it. That's his home. Fantastic.
We could do with a spot of rain.
It's... what? Sure. Alright, any crap I can get rid of in here? Can I... Thanks. Good, now we're connected to the hive mind. We can do a little building here. This is where he likes to sleep. Don't judge, it's his thing, man. All kinds of fun goodies. I might have screwed that up. Maybe you're not supposed to get rid of that toolbox. I don't remember. Always need more scrap. Alright, so... I don't really need much here. You do sort of have an interior structure. You can't really remove these. You could hide a bunch of beds in here if you really wanted to. It would be somewhat obnoxious at night. But usually what I do is I just sort of build over here. In this little back area. Don't need too much soap. You can see it going up. Concrete's good to build with. I don't think I have a ton though. It's pretty cheap. A bit bulletproof, right? I think there is steel in the big blocks. Not much here, much better. Okay. And this really should give you enough to put basically as many beds in here as you want. Now the only thing that you really need to do here though, and you could extend this and give it a second story, which is what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do. What you can do here is, you know what, I think I'm going to do it right here because this portion's kind of not going to work anyway. Just have beds down here and shops up here. Should have enough room to do everything. And this will create a natural barrier as well. And we can put some turrets on it for safety. I always try to tell people, you know, certain pieces give you more light. I'm going to show you some of them right now. So all those give you a pretty good amount of light coming in. Just want to point out it doesn't always have to be a window, because people can shoot into these, they can throw grenades into these, and people can shoot out of them too though. But I would say right here it probably isn't too big a deal. Okay. And this corner piece also, lots of light. Here. Oh, I couldn't put one here, that's right. Never mind. And there you have your basic bottom floor, right? We've got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds, at least in these little cubbies. Okay. This is a ceiling floor combo. Now let me think for a minute. I'm tempted to put something. How much do I want to engage into trouble though? Maybe I won't. Yeah, I think I'm not. You're not gonna do what, pizza? I was thinking about putting a floor down instead of a ceiling on this part. Up top here, and then putting some turrets up there, but I don't think I'm gonna. There's decent light from this one. Don't think I'm gonna. There we go. Get that rickety corner on. Like I said, just trying to create as much light as possible. That way, I don't have to worry about it too much during the day. I saw that somebody commented. I'm just getting to my phone. Ah, hello. How's it going? This is my no mods buying my way to the top playthrough, and I'm just flushing out green top a little bit, cheaply as possible. Well, the good news is up here I can go out again. And we can get a little more, a few more beds in here. That way. I too enjoy this game. I've been playing it for a very long time. A good minute. But yeah, this is no mods except for I have the backpack for the Creation Club on, so I can get some extra carry weight. And I'm just trying to use purified caps and produce and everything to just sort of buy my way all the way through the playthrough, buy all the best gear, buy all the shipments without really doing much exploring. I haven't really done any storyline yet. I'm not aligned with any faction right now. So no Preston, no BOS. None of it. Alright. Good. And that'll give me some room for the bed. So now this simple little structure is going to give me everything I need. Beds. I might be able to sneak a few shops in here. I'm not sure because I think this is one of those places where it can get weird. Where you place your businesses. So you don't want to be too far away from the center. I am going to put the floor ceiling combo down though. I could get more light out of a different ceiling, but just in case I want to get up there, I need to change my mind. Get in there. Get in there. You know you want to snap. You know. Oh, there we go. Because putting some turrets up there might be beneficial eventually. Alright. So they've got their basic structure. I can throw some beds in here. I'm not even sure if I'm going to wall this all in. Because there's no reason to put a bunch of stuff in the build, necessarily. Why don't we do a couple of stairs right here in these awesome bushes. Anyway, I like to play with mods a lot too. Do some fun building. There we go. But in this playthrough, the idea is to try to just keep things super simple. And cheap. So when I get to Far Harbor and I want to buy some armor that's 25,000, I'm just going to be like, here you go. You know, for one piece. Alright. What's up, dude? Let's get some beds in here. I probably won't put too many in here, because again, you know, we've got the robots going. I'm curious to see, though, sometimes the robots will take the beds. Why don't I go to beds? That's probably going to be helpful. It's interesting. I want to see if they do. Well, anyway, do you like building? Do you like just playing the game? Let's see. All right, let's see if they're taking the beds. Yep, yep. See, see. So this actually isn't too bad because I can pretty much stick their beds anywhere. That'll actually save me some room if I get these guys' beds down. But that is something to remember when you're building here. So I'm wondering if a robot took that first bed or if it was a provisioner. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, how many beds? 7 beds. So all the beds are down, but none of these people actually are ever going to sleep. So I'm thinking and build myself just a little place to stick all those beds. And then I can use it for the shop. Or shops. So anyway, so as far as like the setup goes, like I said, it's 10 and 6. I want 10 settlements with at least 6 merchants in them. That'll give me 60 merchants. You know, you want the big water settlements, so you're getting 200 water at each, and you want to grow as much food as you can. Use that stuff to make, you know, to buy junk from junk dealers, to buy shipments from merchants, your own merchants. Like I said, you'll have 60 to choose from, and merchants in the Commonwealth. And you will have thousands and thousands of caps in no time. And you won't need to go out and even do anything. You can leave all the junk on the ground, basically. I mean, this is kind of a, well, it's by the workshop, though. Alright, I think what I'm going to do... that should do it. It might be overkill, but... I'm going to build a wall. No, do I want it there? I guess it doesn't really matter. Nobody's really going in here, right? I don't need it. And then I'm just going to... Change plans. Nice thing about building with the barn stuff is it's mostly just wood, so you don't have to use a bunch of steel. Where is it? Prefabs, here we go. Pop that up there. And so I get a pretty cheap wall, basically. And I can stick all those sleeping bags that aren't ever really going to contain a real person. It's just going to be these robots and my provisioner. We'll just line them up in there. But the fun part is going to be moving them one at a time. That's my favorite. But yeah, we get some protection from anything coming in from that direction. Why not? Why isn't it? There we go. But I appreciate that. That, like I said, this way I can use both these levels for stores. I can throw down a few beds for the actual people I send here. And I won't have to deal with these robots taking up all this space. But I was wondering, like I said, these guys need beds. And I truly don't think the robots have an effect on the happiness, right? But I think, let's say I brought in like 4 settlers. They wouldn't have beds. If I was just going by, oh, these guys don't sleep in beds. Happiness, man. It's tricky. Boom. But get this place set up. And then we're going to run over to Sunshine Tidings. And I'm going to start, because that, like I said, that settlement's basically complete. Well, no, I think I'll do a water run first. See if the water's come in. Oh, there's so many things I need to do. Alright, I'm going to go to Tappington Boathouse, turn the water on. So I can start collecting there, and then do the water run. Maybe get some water from it before the video's over, who knows. Dog, you're doing a great job today. I love it. This garden. Speaking of which, we'll throw up a couple turrets before I leave. And who knows, I can put some real settlers in here probably. I want to keep them out of the way. Alright, I can toss a few more here no matter what. I mean, I really don't need them to do anything but be shops. The problem is, how big these are. How many can I make? 16. I don't want to try to start trouble if I don't have to. So I don't want these things necessarily firing too far off into the distance. The random stuff going by. Alright. Let's see if we can get power. There we go, a little bit of water. Yeah. Ceramic. Getting a little low. All right. Boom, folks. We got lights on in this piece. Fancy. And just to show you we're serious. Open for business. Alright, so we got the most essential business down that you need. One thing I could use is a couple of tables. When you want to look for settlers, put a few of these guys down. It'd be pretty easy to find. Alright. Nope. A little bit of defense. So defense-wise, my food's 29, my water's 13. So I need like 40 something in defense to keep the attacks down. I'd say yes and no. I hate this car move. Oh, I saw you. Anyway, a few well-placed defenses, and it shouldn't be too difficult to keep yourself safe around here. Come on, I saw you do it. Yeah, alright. They can't get up there. See? They got to come around to the chew toy over here. And this chew toy right here. There we go. I'd like to add something on this corner. I just, you know, let's see. Hopefully it doesn't get into too much trouble. Yeah, we'll elevate one more. What about here? Okay, so we should have plenty of defense here now for the amount of food and water that's coming into this place. Which should reduce the amount of settlement attacks, which is something I want to do. Let's go ahead and get rid of that for now, so I don't have to keep running back to this place, fooling around with it. And so just like that, we've walled off pretty much the the main part of the base, right? And if I wanted to, I could throw a little concrete down this way. I'm not gonna right now. We're calling it good. Because again, I don't really need to put too much into this place. It's not going to be a big water center. It's just going to be a place to have 6 merchants. So we get some merchants, a scrapper, and I don't know if I even want some guards here. Maybe a couple guards, maybe one guard and a scrapper, wandering around with some decent weapons. But the robots are going to do most of the work. They're going to take care of business. So I don't need to stress about that too much. Yes, you do. Let's see here. Okay, back to it. Good enough for now. Basic defenses. They shouldn't be freaking out too much. I can grab mute fruit. Another place to get melons. I think this guy, one of these guys, likes to buy one of these things in particular. So maybe you can get a better price on mute fruit or potatoes or something like that here. Let's get moving. Tappington Boathouse. We want to get this place up and running. I think I'm going to go ahead and plug the water on, because I want the purified water to kind of start cascading in, if I can use that term. It is water, right? Cascade works. Alright, people have arrived. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. We need... They're all going to bed. They're all going to bed. Alright, is anybody farming? Yeah, no. Well, I'll play with them in the morning. Let's let's be fair. They deserve a night's rest. Welcome to Fortress Tappington. They got a lot of water going here, so they're not gonna be on the no attack list or low attack list. All right.
Got it.
So now we have basically a guard. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna show you all a cheat. We'll throw in a little extra. So these bars, right? You can do them like you can do a way to duplicate your scrap. I can show you that too. But basically, you're going to go into your build mode and you're going to tap square and then circle, right? We're going to release square, so, and hold circle. Ba-dink, didn't work. Ba-dink, there you go. So it says I can scrap the bar for 250 caps, 2 wood and 2 steel. So do I want to scrap it? And I'm still holding circle, so I scrap. Yes. Let go of circle. Store the bar. I go to the stores and I go to my bartender here. I don't need... Oh, I scrapped the wrong bar. Either way. It'll work on this one too. But you get half the caps back when you do it. So there it is again. There it is again. You want to wait till the menu is below it. So now I can scrap it. Yes, I can store it. Which means I have an extra one of these. There we go. And this one we'll get 250 caps for. Right? So it's a way to cheat a bunch of caps in if you want. But now we have a bit of an issue of this fitting in here. But if you want to, you can put that down, not assign anyone to it. Do it once. Do it twice, and you already paid for your bar. So it's cheap, it's cheaty. That's why it's a glitch in the Matrix and it's cheating. But I'm ready to get moving on this video. And I've done everything legitimately 100% so far, so. And I feel like I've demonstrated well exactly how to do that through the series. So I'm feeling pretty good about just throwing in a few caps in my pocket. Alright, so we got a bartender. Hopefully they'll be able to stand there. Come here, dude. Now you're a bartender. We're gonna make you my other farmer.
Okay.
I don't know if this is one of those settlements where they wander around. I'm starting to think they're out here wandering around somewhere. This one can help guard. Did I miscount? Wait a second. I got a bartender. Wait, what are you doing? Alright. Provisioner. Guard. 2 farmers. Bartender. Provisioner. Guard. 2 farmers. Scrapper. Alright. However, we want to check and make sure this works, because sometimes shops don't work in this settlement.
Excuse me.
You look like someone needs a drink.
But generally speaking, you want to get as close
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
to these folks as possible. These folks, your shop's as close to this building as possible. Oh, I just don't have the clothes to give these people. I know.
Hey,
I think this guy, yep, well, we can put some
Huh?
stuff on him.
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
Thanks, bud. Oh, let's see. Should I give him the pipe pistol so it hits harder, or should I give him... Oh, I got a decent shotgun I could just hand to this dude. I'm thinking... I mean, that's not a bad gun. I have no doubt these people are going to come under fire. So, if I can give them a little bit of love, I'm going to do it. There you go, buddy. Something for you right there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll give it to him. We do have a harness. Good. What about some raider stuff? Get everything but a right leg. There you go. Ready for battle. Really, at least better. You, my
Yes?
friend.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure.
What was I thinking about for her? This one. They only need one. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put her in the harness because I can add stuff to her as we go along. Oh, she's got one. Well, what is she wearing two for? That doesn't make sense. There you go. Damage resistance over energy resistance. That's what her hat does. There you go. Have a right arm. Ooh, that's nice. Well, hello there. Thank you. That's very nice. Most appreciated. Don't know if you're watching right now, but I love it. Let's see. I need to get my. I need to go see my clothing person. I need to get some like sunglasses and stuff. I can start handing on to these people. This is all my stuff. You can't have my stuff. Oh yeah, you look way cooler. Look at that arm, dude. Yeah. That's your shield, okay? I'm gonna need you to use that as a shield. Are you going wandering out there? That seems far enough. That's all. That's as far as you need to go for scrap. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. We don't have much to hand
Ain't
these
looking
folks.
for trouble, I hope.
Yeah, I'm looking for trouble.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure thing.
She's got clothing I can add stuff to as well. That's nice. But mostly I want these guys to just be able to put some heat on any kind of trouble coming along. And nice thing about these guys is that infinite ammo. So if you hand them an automatic, they can just spray and pray whatever it is. In fact, I guess if you gave them the old spray and pray, they could do a lot of damage. But not today, folks, not today. Although I do want your bobby pin. Thanks. And again, I think I'm out of... Because again, she gets a little energy damage from her hat. And we'll give her some ballistic damage. Wait, where are you? I need to give you a gun. Maybe a helmet. Everybody's getting hard hats.
Yeah?
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
Yeah. You're fun. What else we got? I mean, that'll pour more damage onto the target. Fire rate's kind of crap, though. I think I'm going to give her another... that's not too bad. Yeah, why not? And then we'll give her some clothes so that I can actually put some armor on her if I come across any. You, my friend, may also have a hard hat. Everything's under construction here. That's what's going on. Good. They had to funnel in from a certain area, right? My water and power are protected. And about to go live. Let's get this going. Did I reach this one? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, I need another generator, I think. Yes. Okay, we're up and running. $206 water. We'll check back in a little while, but as you can see, this is separated from everything else. It should be well protected. Now, the only thing that's really going to end up damaging this is if there's a settler attack that I don't make it back in time for it while I'm out and about. But I would think we should be fine defense-wise. Not the gun I thought it was. Blow up! I don't want that going off during a settlement attack. You guys alright? You alright? A little radiation never hurt any of us, right? The water's flowing, y'all. And I'm wearing, I was like, what if you do get in trouble? We'd be in more trouble than that. Alright. Good to go.
Huh?
Nothing, lady, it's fine. I gotta figure out, I'm gonna have to put the rest of the stuff in the yards. Around here. To save myself some room. But again, it needs to be fairly close to the house if you want this to work. Like, I think anywhere in this area is pretty good. Pull it up a little bit. You're saying, Pizza, why are you doing this? You've been doing it so hard and you haven't been cheating. I got 355 caps, remember, sitting around there. A couple of these are going to be fine. Because this is going to be expensive. Alright. Yes. We'll jump over to Abernathy. They hate having extra people there. And we're going to send them over to Tappington to be my general goods store. So that's going to give me another general goods person that I can trade with and get shipments from. We got one here. And remember, we got water and the dog. Let's see if we can find this guy. You want to talk to me? Sometimes
Anything
they
I
want
can do to help
yeah.
out around here?
Yeah.
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
Why can't any of you have at least some kind of decent clothing or something I can work with here? I'll give him... Let's give him another automatic. Let's see. Did I give out that last harness? I think I did. Yeah. Should we put him in a nice pair of t-shirt and slacks? The sweater vest and slacks. Even more stylish. Well, friend, you don't live here anymore. Goodbye. Come on, dog. We'll run home. Or actually, no. We're going to run to Eager Tours and see if there's any water. I'm feeling guilty for cheating on those couple of stores. But, I mean, I'm feeling like I need to either... I'm going to have to do one more video on this. I'm going to do one more and wrap it up. So this is sort of like the build up to that. The actual work. Which I've been enjoying showing. Yeah, I remembered to move my fast travel target. Oh, and the carrots are in. The carrots are in.
Seems to be growing well.
First carrot crop. Full carrot crop. Sounds like somebody's having fun with the scents. Now you want to be picking your crops too and tossing them in your workbenches. That way you have plenty to work with. Right? Just hanging out here tonight, are you? In the bushes. Okay. It's not creepy. Most of these people also are decently well armed. It's a water place. It's bringing in over 200 water. Plus it has the fruit. Right. So we're looking at like a total value here of like 234. It has a 43 in defense. But again, I've tried to make it so they're really only able to get in two ways. We'll get a guard going here. I don't know what happened to my guard. I thought I had one. Where's the guard? What are you doing, lady? Oh, I need a bartender. Well, you just got elected to bartending school. There you go.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that one kind of garbagey for now. I want to save my caps. But let's jump in here and we'll go down to vegetable starch, and you can see we've got 122 corn already sitting around, 187 mute fruit. We got 300 purified water we can pick up, so there are some sitting in benches, and 345 potatoes. You can tell which crop I started with. So you can sell all that individually to your own merchants or to merchants in, you know, Good Neighbor or whatever. Let's get in here. And there we go. 148 purified water. And again, either I've tossed this in here or it's just starting to build up over time, because excess will start to build up passively in your inventories. But yeah, try to remember to throw some of that stuff in there. You'll be able to use it to craft mentats. I shot my provisioner. Sorry, bud. I thought it was a raider and their dog. Yeah, you moo at this dog, you stupid dog. Moo! Moo! Mess with my provisioner and his cow. Anyway. Oh, look, his hat's working. Look, his hat's working. I love it. Oh, I do have a guard. He's just walking in between. Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. You look great. Look at that pistol, buddy. Look ready for action. Look at his light. What are you doing here? You look lost. Yeah, everybody's doing their thing. Right? Now. We got water. Alright, onward to Starlight. Now this would be a good example of what sort of the finished product's going to be as a complete base. It's a water base too, though. I managed to get 150 water out of this little pond. I'm very proud of that. And this build is a little bit different than some of the other ones because there's no, you know, real existing structure that you can use. So the build limit is pretty high. We're right on the edge there. But we've got our 6 merchants in here. And we've got our scrapper going. And we've got our cow. So we've got passive fertilizer coming in, passive scrap. And then we also have caps coming in from each of these merchants. And then, of course, we can always run up to any of our merchants here. The clinic's a good one just because...
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
They have a decent amount of caps
supplies,
usually on them.
actually. I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
So she's got about 600 caps. I can come here. Again, I'm not out looting. I'm not out playing the game. I'm just running back and forth to my settlements, basically selling to myself. And using Trash Can Carla, the lady at Drumlin Diner, to get started, and then eventually the people at Diamond City. But remember, normally you'd be out in the world picking up all this stuff. In this playthrough, we're just buying it. We're buying it all. So, but again, she's got always a nice pile of caps, 600 caps. I can literally just come in here if I want and basically clean her out for money, or I can buy stuff like concrete and
Huh?
clothing.
Hey, step right up. All the clothing fit to wear.
Let's see what you got.
Here's what I've got.
Give me something decent. Alright, well, I'll take those. But anyway, we're going to upgrade all these stores here. So everybody will have a tier 3 store. So I'll be able to buy, you know, the best stuff, the max stuff that I can get from these guys. And I can just come through here and get clothing from her to dress my you know, I could literally put her in that Minuteman outfit.
You looking for something to wear?
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure.
Oh, it's an automatic, yeah. And just like that, you know, I can start throwing armor on her the next time I hear it. Where did I get armor? Well, I get it from this guy. The protection is as good as it's going to get because we put a big heavy lift on the build mode. But I do want to show another real cheat real quick. Little fun thing right here. We're going to go to our inventory. And we'll go to weapons. And what we're going to do, we're going to drop a few things. We're going to drop this pistol, this revolver. Now we'll drop the rocket launcher. A couple of these guys. That's probably enough to show you. Alright, so. We're going to go into creative mode, build mode. And then you'll see these laying right here. Now, if you look at the build size in the top right, it's the yellow bar. Watch it, and I'm going to store this. Not scrap it, store it. So I'm going to hit circle. It's going to ask me, do I want to store the missile launcher? And watch the top right corner. You may have noticed it went down. But you might see it if I do a couple in a row. Alright. So you can always take a bunch of weapons, throw them on the ground, and then store them in your workbench. You'll pick them back up, bring them back out, drop them on the ground. You can drop this all the way back to 0 if you'd like. I don't really want to... Oh, see, and then we're getting some passive bottle caps and fertilizer. Yay, it's happening. It's really happening. Food should start to be built up in here. There's our meat fruit, right? And then here's our guns. We didn't lose them. Like I said, don't scrap them, because that'll be sad. Store them. Here's our purified water. Usually, it's been a minute since I've been here. It usually ranges somewhere around 80. There we go. And the more storage you have and the more people you have, I think in theory, the more caps you have. Another thing I want to show off real quick is this wall. Which is actually what it is. Now you get a lot of attacks from here. Your provisioners drag people in, so you want some defense up to the front. I pulled it way back here, so again, we're not engaging every super mutant that walks by. But as you can see here, it looks like a junky wall, but it's also where everybody sleeps. And I love doing stuff like that. Cheap, Simple. Remember, we had to build a lot here for protection and to get all those shops in. So we wanted to utilize the space that we have, and like I said, we don't have much anything that you can really put stuff in. So we got our power running here down to our water. Like I said, we're bringing in 150 out of this little pond. Look at this thing. Look how stacked it is. Come on. Come on.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
I don't much care for your attitude, sir. You have a job? Huh. What's left?
Yeah?
Guard? I could use another guard, I suppose. Anyway, I didn't have to enclose this or build this like this. I just wanted to. So there's a little extra on this build, but basically this place is done. It's fortified. There's enough people here to defend it. As long as I keep coming in here, buying a gun if I need to,
Out here.
handing it to this dude, put some leather on this lady, put some clothes on him. I can actually, you know what I'm saying? I can literally fortify this entire place with the merchants that I have here, with the 99 water that I just pulled out of there. 99 water not enough to get done what I need to do. Run inside. Start picking mute fruit.
Seems to be growing well.
They pay for this as well. So this passively builds up, and that's a big thing. I like, especially early game. If you go back early game, you'll see me picking this stuff all the time.
Yes.
That's why we have so many potatoes built up, you know what I mean? If you're not picking it, you're not getting like the true excess of your crops. Because what passively builds up is a joke. I don't really understand. It's kind of like RNG maybe. A fully built settlement, the only thing that's missing are the updated merchant benches. That's it. Even got an extra guy. I need to figure out why he's here. Sure. Oh, I mean, here, I'll tell you what we will do. Oh, that's really floaty. I don't really want him that close either. You, sir, are you filling out an application? Well, guess what? We're hiring. There we go. Abernathy's got another new person. Alright, so... And then I got 2 here, 1 in Sanctuary. I gotta get a move on. Alright, let's jump over to Sunshine. Stuff around. The benches aren't gonna work like I had it set up originally. So I'm gonna do a little bit of goofing around here for a minute, then probably call it a video. So Sunshine is my big food farm.
Seems to be growing well.
If you're not picking it, you're not actually making the money. We're having all the materials to make an infinite supply of adhesive. That's another thing. So if you notice, you'll see mute fruit, potatoes, and corn a lot. And the fact that I also happen to make a ridiculous amount of purified water is going to give you all the ingredients for adhesive, and that's why I stopped at that cooking pot earlier. You could have made, I don't know, 130 adhesive or something like that. That's 130 times 5. Or, well, I could have made 130 vegetable starch. Each vegetable starch is worth 5 adhesive. Do the math. You do the math. Pete's is busy picking potatoes to prove a point. And we even got some razor grain growing. I'm very excited about the razor grain and the corn. I mean the carrots. These are going to become other things. Another way to make money. And that's why I'm buying the Abraxo and stuff too. So you want to be able to make jet, and you want to be able to make, you know, some of the different chemicals. The orange mentats, the berry mentats, all that kind of stuff. So you just keep buying tar berries, mute fruit, and all that goodies. Alright. In fact, you know what? I think I am going to call it a video because I'm going to need to like restructure this. And that's not really going to, you know, take too much time. I'll probably be able to keep 2 stores in here. But I got to like move this person over to here for a minute and then move their store and etc. etc. But Sunshine's an easy build too because again, you'll see we have hardly even touched the build size. It looks like we have a lot here. We've got the walls and all the food and everything. And the defenses. But honestly, there's just not really much going on because they give you plenty of places to just stick a bunch of beds without having to do much of anything. And the wall doesn't even need to be too... You can put a nice wall up in here because you can just kind of run it from house to house. Leave yourself a few ways and your provisioners a few ways in and out. Create choke points, y'all. Create choke points. Unless they just suddenly like pop in into your base like they do sometimes, you should be pretty good. And defense-wise here, we needed a 68. We're at a 75, so we shouldn't get attacked very often here. But once again, we have all 6 merchants here. We can trade our water and the food I just picked for her caps or for some drugs. And yeah, I'm tired. I got some stuff to do. Calling it a video. I think I got a good point across though. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is do some finishing touches here. I'm going to run around and sell this purified water. I'm feeling guilty about the cheat. I will show you one other thing though. It's along the line of the first one. We shouldn't have too much material here, so it shouldn't really matter. So let's say, let's get something that at least has a few things. Now we'll use this piece of silver here. Alright, we'll go to my inventory. And we'll jump to junk. We'll drop that. We're going to go into build mode and do the same thing we did with the store. Right? So we're going to go pivot. No. Pivot. No. In it. No. Sometimes it works better when you back away from junk. There we go. So once you get this screen, I'm still holding circle by the way. I'm going to hit X and scrap it. I'm going to let go of circle, and I'm just going to hit yes. Now we should have 2. 2 silver. Take that out, drop them on the ground. So that way I get to show you without really wrecking the game. Because that is a big deal. The few caps I switched out for those, I don't feel too bad about. I do actually feel bad, but I don't feel too bad. But I'm not going to sit there and... But obviously you can see, if let's say I've got like 600 steel right now, I could pull that out, drop it, and then I'd have 1200. Do that, pull 1200 out, drop that, I've got 2400, 4800. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't take long if you've got a decent stack to really just turn it into like whatever you want, you know. We want to chuck some potatoes in here. I don't need to carry that around anymore, I don't think. I need to go back to home base and dump a bunch of junk off. Yay, I'm so excited about all that. You know what, we'll stick those in there too. But this bench alone has 142 potatoes, tar berries I've bought and tossed in here, you know. The scrapper's starting to pick up stuff. We got a vacuum tube, a toy alien. So once they go, I love them, you know. Bone, glass. We got a t-shirt and slacks. Pencil leave in there. More bone. Desk fan. So I definitely, you know, I'd clean this out. Our cabs are starting to accrue. All kinds of good crap. Right, and so at least if you remember to come through here on occasion. Pick this stuff up, not only are we able to trade our purified water for the scrap that we need to build everything, but we literally do nothing, just have one guy assigned to that scrapping table there. We'll slowly get everything we need to build everything we need anyway. Oh, I got a dog, that's right. Hey, buddy. What's up? What's up, you so good, baby? Yes. Alright, I'm out. I'm out of breath, I'm out of time, I'm out of ideas. So I'm going to switch out all these guys, get at least 2 settlements completely set up for like how it's supposed to look. And then I might finale this series. And I think I'm going to do a few no-mod builds off of this. I want to do Outpost of Mods real bad. So anyway, if you happen to catch this, and thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the follower. I'm always happy to have another one. Y'all, if you catch us in the future, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good day. Y'all be good to each other.